Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dennis Prager Show. Another day and another shooting in the United States. Something that very disturbing, actually. So much to talk to you about, and then these things erupt. We had Portland, Oregon at the mall. Now we have this in a Connecticut elementary school. I will keep you apprised of whatever details come in. We don't know. I don't know at this moment any more than I have just told you the multiple shootings. And again, as I say, I will let you know. But it is worth reflecting on. Is this phenomenon explainable? I mean, there are 300 million people in the United States. So I guess we can narrow it down to 150 million males. And you're not going to have usually an elderly male or a child do this, so it's narrowed further. But we're talking about obviously 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 out of many multiples of tens of millions. But so what? Why does it happen? I will offer a thought, and the reason for my hesitation is the ease with which it will be lampooned, because those who oppose the explanation that I am about to offer do it through ridicule rather than through reason. And there are reasons for that, but that's not the subject. I don't know if one can speak of one reason, and one cannot speak of one reason. Let's put it that way. But I do believe that a certain moral anarchy has pervaded our society as religion and God have declined. Now, the immediate response, and that would be an intelligent, not a mocking response, would be, well, then why doesn't this happen in Europe, which is far more secular than the United States? So that is exactly the question that I pose to myself when I offer this. Europe has worked out a way to keep its people less involved in violent crime, even though religion has declined. And the way in which it has worked it out largely is through making a deal with the people. We will take care of you. You don't act out. To which then the response will be, then why don't we take care of the American people? Because we have worked out in the United States a way for us to take care of ourselves and our neighbors without the state doing it, and still not have these outbursts of violent crime. So, in other words, when the state supplants God, you can have less crime. That works. However, that state cannot afford itself. So I predict that Europe may lapse again. Remember, Europe is the most violent continent in many ways. Certainly was the most violent continent in many ways. Not in many ways. Was the most violent continent in the 20th century, as religion was breaking down in there. And you got communism, and you got fascism, and you got Nazism. So while it isn't the random singular acts of death of the United States, you had massive death of the state and of marauding bands of hooligans in Europe.